So you got this wonderful Android phone, right? It looks like this. Yeah, the thing runs Android 6. It was great when it came out because Android 6 wasn't too far behind, but it's as slow as molasses. This is your blind techno geek that explores iOS and Android, and today, yes, still in the midst of this process of moving, I have here a Smart Vision 2 in front of me. Now, I've been wanting this phone for a long time. And now that I finally got it, thank God for a cheaper price, I hate it. So let's find out why. I'm going to launch a couple of apps and I'm going to let you see how doggone slow the thing is.
Device unlocked. 6:49 p.m. battery level. 72% remaining.
Now, if you don't know anything about the Smart Vision 2, it actually has a physical keypad along with a square that you can push up, down, left, and right, and a select button in the middle. It was replaced by the Blind Shell, but the Blind Shell does not run full on Android the way that this phone does. But
Applications.
it's hardly worth it. Let's go to Applications here. You might be able to see my screen change. Come on, thing.
Dice World. Downloads.
Let's
Dice
open
World.
Dice World. Let's see how slow this launches.
Alert loading. Technogator 808. Technogator at My Stats. Play Dice. Tournaments. Store. Free gold. Trophy room button. Good luck. Farkle with RAV3R.
And then let's try to play this game
Farkle
here.
bonus with RAV3R. Game help button. Chat button. My stats.
Oh, wow.
5,000. Player 2
Earlier
score.
it was not
5,000.
loading.
Player 2 Technogator. Round 7. RAV3R. 900. 600. Round 4.
Anyway,
Game
let's
help.
go
Alert
back.
loading.
What we're going to do is
Technogator
open
808.
Facebook here.
Applications. Applications. Dice World. Downloads. Email. Facebook. File Manager. Facebook.
I'm going to turn away from the screen for obvious reasons. But it launched really slow, and it's actually very slow trying to go through the menu. It's acting like it's still loading.
Search Facebook.
And now it's not doing anything. Even though I'm I'm actually scrolling through the touch screen like a regular Android. So, yeah, there's a touch screen and a keypad, but it's definitely, as I said, not worth it. Let's hit the back button, which is the top right button in the corner of the, like, next to the top right corner of the square. Back, 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 back. Come on. See, I don't want to go back. So let me actually tell you, while it's loading the home screen, there we go. Let me tell you what it did when I tried to sign into Facebook for the first time. It actually did a nice thing for me by auto-filling my username and password. But then I pressed the login button and it said, alert, couldn't connect to server. Date and time settings need to be changed. That makes absolutely no sense to me. However, I went in, changed the date and time to the correct time, which in my case is Eastern Standard Time, and I was able to log into Facebook. But again, it is hardly worth it because it is so slow. I am not able to use this as a phone, by the way, because this does work with a micro SIM, not a nano SIM. So, unfortunately, the SIM that I have for Gen Mobile is a nano SIM and not a micro SIM. So, it was too little. Wouldn't fit in the SIM slot. So, then I tried to log into Telegram. Oh my gosh, you guys. forget it. When you got to the code you have to put in after you put in your phone number, it would not allow me to put in the code. And I used 3 different methods of typing. I used this physical keypad here, which, by the way, types too fast, unlike the blind shell. You remember me reviewing the blind shell that typed too slow, but now I understand why they did that. It's because we want to avoid pulling a Smart Vision, which is it types a letter before you even, like, get a chance to actually put in the next letter. Like, for example, if you want a C, it'll type in an A before you can hit the next letter to a B, and that's because I'm getting used to T9 texting, so the blind shell is perfect for me in that area. Anyway, back to Telegram. What Telegram did was it wouldn't allow me to type using the physical keypad. It wouldn't allow me to type using a Bluetooth keyboard that I hooked into it, which I did for that very reason of the typing bug that I just told you about. And then it would not allow me to even use the on-screen keyboard, which you can use in lieu of the physical keypad. And it wouldn't type anything. And I'm just like, and then it would start typing random numbers and whatnot. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, what is going on? And it could be that I may need to try it again. I don't know if it's a double tap or not. I will have to play around with that a little bit. But oh my gosh, this phone has been giving me a runaround for my money. And then trying to log into Google was an absolute nightmare. So I had to use the keyboard, and the Play Store is extra slow. So unfortunately, the Smart Vision, unlike the blind shell, has not gotten a good reputation in my book. A lot of people love it, but probably it's because they use the basic functions like the phone and the messages, and those probably work fine. I just can't test them because of the NanoSim situation. And of course, there are some apps like the Captain GPS, which I can't test out because I won't be able to use this with a data plan. There are apps like a color identifier, which I could do a tutorial on. And there's a book reader, which I've got a Victor Reader Trek, so I wouldn't use anyway. Besides, Blind Shell does it really well, and I'm definitely going to be reviewing the book reader for the Blind Shell probably very soon. So thank you for listening to my gripes about the Smart Vision, and I will see you later, Technogators.